Okay, I just realized that my description says something other than Destiny. So sorry, not clickbaiting you guys. Anyway, it is Tuesday. It is the reset. We were working on getting our seasonal bounties processed. The weekly is defeating combatants with snowballs. Snowballs can be found in public events with European lost sectors. And in the strike that corresponds with the weekly nightfall. And then we have deliver holiday treats to recipients all over the system. On top of that, there are melee attacks, super fun. Finishers, okay. And then using scout rifles, sniper rifles, pulse rifles, or bows. I've recently fallen in love with sniper rifles again. Was a big fan back in Destiny 1, a little bit towards the Red War. Kind of fell out of pulse rifles in favor of auto rifles. And then when they introduced sidearms, it was like totally into sidearms. Rapid fire frames are my favorite. The ones that shoot multiple bursts. I'm not a big fan of scout rifles that have low rates of fire, high impact. I don't, I can use them. I'm okay with them, but I'd rather not use. I'm a close range, mid range person. I don't really do a lot of long range attacking, only because it just seems like I don't get the final kill, the final shot in that effect. So I don't like, because that's so much of the bounties, when you do other bounties. So we're going to make some treats. Let's do some cooking. Hello. Do I have to visit? Oh, I think I have to go back to the tower. I don't remember deleting that, and I don't think that you actually can. So it must be reset at the tower. Let's see. Nope, doesn't show anything there. Interesting. How am I supposed to make cookies if I don't have the oven? Weird. Oh. Yeah, I'm totally binging for some Minecraft right now, but Destiny is not a job, it is a hobby. It is not anything other than that. It is barely entertainment, honestly, in my opinion. But this is Destiny. Um, it is entertaining. It's the entertainment you make yourself. That's kind of the way things go. Let me see. I'm really curious as to what happened to what happened. I was saving these up, by the way. Um, what happened to it? Weird. And I thought I had 7 coins. I was gonna go to the, huh, okay. My account's doing strange things again. Things are falling away and getting deleted. I have not seen anything to indicate there might be bugs or anything like that. I didn't move anything in and out of my inventory except for my weapons. But that is bizarre. It's so richly bizarre. Let's see, do I have anything on the app? No, the app's closed. Oh, these load times take forever. That's why I play Raid, Shadow Legends. No, they're not sponsoring me. I'm just really, really like the game. I'm doing a free-to-play account. Um, I've been using the Faction Guardian system and been focusing on campaign farming for rares, which has actually turned out to be quite the adventure in a good way. No, the game is not deep. It is not a true RPG. It is a straight up strategy battler, and I say strategy battler in the sense that you build your team, picking champions, developing their, randomly upgrading their skills. You don't get to pick the skill you want to upgrade. You use books and other champions copies of them to infuse into the champion, and then they have a random chance of putting the skill point into any one of their skills that they might have. There are some champions that have upwards of 16 levels to go through, which is 16 books, and if that's a legendary champion, my friend, don't worry about it. Booking a champion is not the end all be all. Getting their masteries is really where the power comes out of the character. There are tons of sites out there, Hell Hades, Ash, Darth Microtransaction, Chofly, and then Salt. These are the guys that I look at that talk about strategy builds and things like that. Hades is a bit verbose, but he has a website. I would definitely go check it out. But anyway, enough for Raid Shadow Legends. It's super fun. I am on a free-to-play. I'm in a clan. I might go ahead and attach a link to this video later on just because I mentioned them. Let's see what we got here. I've got 5 chances Do I want the Zephyr? People are saying that the Zephyr sword is really good. The Cold Front submachine gun. But I don't know. I kind of like fusion rifles, although the Glacial class has a really slow charge rate. So for me, leading up a shot, I expose myself so easily in PvP that it would just be useless. But I don't really play PvP very much. I don't do Crucible that much anymore, only because she looks hella bored listening to me rattle on. But the Avalanche machine gun is worth it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pass on this little activity for now. And I need to find out what the hell happened to my oven. Where is it? I can't do anything without it. The fuck all. Huh. Is it tied to one of the weekly bounties? Do I got to do one of the weekly bounties first? No, no. No, 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 no. I can't do any cookies without my oven. What the fuck is my oven? That is so weird. I didn't even know you could delete that. Could you delete that? I gotta find out. Clan versus clan. Yes, motherfuckers. I love clan versus clan. You don't see it in here. Look at all those. There's got to be a new economy for mod components. Something we could do. Convert these into weapon parts for the gunsmith. You know, gunsmith materials. That would be awesome because I have gunsmith materials in here. Duh. You know, if there's an economy that we could trade these in for gunsmith materials, this is the Zephyr that I got off of the quest, and everybody says this is a really good one. I guess. I like the energy transfer. That's nice. It's it's good. Excuse me. Here's my cold front, swashbuckler and quick draw, which is super awesome. I put a counterbalance on it because I like to, you know, or I should probably put a freehand grip on it. It's got a range master work. I mean, this is a really good roll, so I don't really need another one of these. I'm pretty happy with this for what SMGs do for me. This is the Avalanche that I pulled already. It's kind of okay. It's got the subsistence. It's got the swashbuckler. It's got auto-loading holster, armor-piercing rounds, the SRO of 37 ocular SRO, which is fine, but extra handling for this and a handling mod. This would make it a pretty good hip-firing gun. This is what you use to plow a path, to clear a path and make a hole. This is a nice supportive role. See, that's the thing that I'm looking at it with weapons. I look at a weapon's abilities as a general scope of things and their applications and events and scenarios. But then I also look that I'm more focused on what weapons mitigate my lacking skills. Okay, not necessarily crushing them, but just kind of like, you know, working on, you know, taking care of the fact that I am not a steady aim. I'm a shit shot. I don't get crits very often. So having something with, you know, a good amount of stability on it, like this little guy here, this is my archetype against which all other weapons I have are based. So the higher the stability, the happier that I am. You know, exotics are exotics, of course. Pretty decent stability, not so good stability. I really don't like it, but Banshee's been really, you know, thumping the solar attacks and auto rifles show up. So I could go hard light, or I could go this, but since I'm doing Gallahorn and enjoying my little playtime with that, you know, I can't put an exotic in another shot. That would work. I wish our counts could do 2 exotics overall, not just one weapon and 1 armor. I know there would be some serious exploitation going on with that, but with all the nerfings they're doing to hunter exotics, and the fact that they just nerf hunter abilities in general, that I think it would be kind of fun if I could run like, oh, I don't know, say Raspberry with Bombardiers, and then I could go full bomb build. Of course, I wouldn't be able to put an exotic anywhere in here. Maybe you take a hit in your stat lines. Like you could run this exotic, but instead of having, you know, you can run this as an exotic. Say this was an exotic. Okay, so this is raspberries, but instead of the raspberry having, you know, fantastic stats like it normally runs with, it would be like substandard stats, or maybe the cooldowns are extended. So it's like you could have another exotic in your armor slot, but the cooldown between its exotic perks goes from, like, say, instead of, you know, 20 seconds to like 40 seconds, and there's no way to bump that up. No, even if it says, like, say for instance, you have an ability that lets you generate ability energy for your dodge, and you're using bombardiers with liar sleeves, and because you're dodging and punching, so you're like doing massive outputs of damage. But the liar sleeves cooldown is doubled, and there's nothing you could do with mods or anything else to mitigate that. It's gonna be doubled no matter what. They could do that pretty easily. If they could shut down the Telesto from time to time and block exotics and all, like they did for the dance machines, they could totally mod the exotics to go ahead and, there's just so many potential. That's the thing, is I don't hate the game. I just dislike the fact that I know Destiny from a time when it was truly amazing and it was fun. And there was a wild space, and it was like, and then people realized they could make money flipping accounts, and then cheaters rolled in, and then that's why we're getting all these so-called rebalancing attacks. Is that we have people flipping accounts? They're burning through accounts and selling them, and there's things that people should people should not fucking do that. Honestly, I don't think it's cool. That's a very bad thing. No, I don't know. But like I said, this is Destiny now, and I'm playing it the way I like it, and playing the things that I like to play, and I don't know where my oven is, and I'm really starting to flip out a little bit about that. Because God damn it, man, I like this. I like this event. This is one of my favorite seasonal things I do here. Oh, that's right. I put that away because I don't want it. Fuck. Well, God dang it. What am I gonna do? I don't know what happened. I gotta go find out. Give me a minute here. So let's go to internets and let's see, Destiny 2. Um, what's this event called again? Holiday Dawning, right? It's the Dawning. We have to wait for everything to settle up. Come on, dudes. Events. Wait. Actually, I think it's on the. Isn't it up here? Where do I go to get my stupid fucking... What the hell? Yeah, Dawning Duty. Um, well, bounties are all about the cookies. I mean, this is going to force me to do 2 days worth of bounties now. I don't understand. This is bullshit. Um, Dawning oven missing from pursuits. Let's see if this is a bug. How to fix dawning oven not working? No. How to fix not appearing? So this is a bug that's actually happened to people since last week. Missing on alt characters. No, I don't have any alts. That's the thing. On your alts, go visit Ava in the tower and interact with her. You should have a second inventory page. Go to it and you will find an oven for you. I did interact with her though. Maybe I have to make an alt. If alts are the part of the problem, this is like, does it go? I'm going to take your oven. She used to be able to make the cookies in the oven that she had at the spot, but I guess that doesn't work now. Essential Harvest. Dawning Bounties reward a small amount of essence. Dawning Bounties reward an additional random ingredient. Increase the duration of slow effects applied by snowballs. Don't give a fuck about that. Let's see, maybe this will bring back the oven. There's no oven in here. Right? Right? Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Jeez. Damn it, damn it, damn it. And there's nothing here. And it's not here. It's not there. I don't know what happened, man. That is so weird. But this is Destiny. This is what they do. Seasonal challenges. Da, 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 da. Bizarre. Okay, you know what? Well, I'm going to go ahead and let's change out the character. Let's see what happens. Come on. I was farming for strange coins with alts, but then they fixed the strange key spawn, so you don't get a strange key. unless you do an activity. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a quick character here. We'll just grab any old thing that goes on. And then we're going to yeah, it's supposed to be in pursuits, but it's not. It's weird. Can't do anything while it's loading, so just gotta be patient. I mean, if this is what it is, then guess what? I'm just gonna move on and go play some Minecraft because I don't have the time to deal with this bullshit.
Okay, so hello and welcome. My name is Dylan, and the frick is the Dawning, bro.
Oh,
So if I open up,
this poor guy doesn't even have the Dawning on his tower when he made this video. That's so fucking bullshit. They're not gonna help me here, man. Um, wow, wow. That's just bullshit, honestly. Okay, well, let's see if the alt picked it up. Come on, come on. Oh my god, Destiny, why are you so fucking slow? It was load screens are always bad in Destiny though. That's just the thing. Okay, so you can't do shit till you get through the wall. La 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 la. This crayon eater is gonna be a fucking chunky boy. You just kind of just take a sweet time. Hey, I might as well go ahead and do this bullshit. Because he has an inventory. So there's the boons and all that fuckery. Swear to God. Well, while we're doing this, I'll go ahead and rattle off my wish list for Destiny. One, something more to do with jump ships other than just apply shaders and transmat effects to them. Uh, Make them something like an artifact where you can, slot mods that benefit your character performances. Maybe gives them a little bit more telemetry. Maybe gives them uh, something else, extra inventory spaces or whatever. More importantly, though, some kind of activity that uses jump ships. We had sparrow racing for a long time, and I miss it terribly, and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, that's kind of like that's an addendum to this wish here that is bring back sparrow racing and make it a regular monthly event like they do Iron Banner. I don't see how it could be a problem. And yeah, just for the 12-year-olds if you want, and all the little, tryhards and sweat lords out there, you can go ahead and attach triumphs and shit like that to it if you want to. I just want to get on my bike and race and be recognized for the sloppy badass I am. Anyway, so jump ships, some kind of activity that uses jump ships, like maybe a ship-to-ship combat mission, or uh, maybe some kind of PvP thing, along the lines of Colony Wars, which will show you how old I am, or something like that. And yeah, that'd be kind of fun. So either some kind of expanded character usage for jump ships, or maybe an actual activity that involves it. Bring back sparrow racing. Friendly fire as a elected skull in all activities, including patrol zones. In other words, you have a patrol zone. You have a patrol zone on the map that's part of the actual zone, the planet or whatever. That when you enter it, it is a straight up PvP experience. It's not PvP. Friendly fire is active. It's kind of like a slight PvP thing. It could be PvP if you wanted it to be, but it's friendly fire, and there may be some achievements and some extra rewards. Like say for instance, if you go into it's like lost sectors, you can go into lost sectors with other people, and if you complete the lost sector without anybody in there dying, you get like extra loot. Okay, so it's friendly fire, but it rewards true teamwork and consideration, and the whole Guardians are stronger together kind of BS they like to push on us. Yeah, Guardians are stronger together. That's why you have an entire playlist of PvP that basically drives the game's meta. So yeah, Guardians are stronger together, but we're going to blow each other's faces off the first moment we get a chance to. And I just think that's sad because that's not what Destiny is for me. Destiny is a team game. Destiny is a community game. Destiny is a co-op game, and I get the PvP has to be there because that's such a big thing. And battle royales are so pop anymore because people have so much fucking rage in their life. They just don't want to deal with trying to work through their problems. They just want to blow shit up and and just say that, oh, you made me do it. This is all your fault because you showed up, bitch. No, I'm sorry. I get really, really, really vocal about the whole PvP headset mindset kind of thing. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I don't consider myself to be competitive. I don't play to lose. But at the same time, I know the value of teamwork, and I appreciate, when someone's putting forth an effort to, to complete a task. And that's the thing, is I'm a task-driven individual, and Destiny's great for that. It has some of that in there, but it's self-made. It's not like something that is like built into the game. There's no real true crafting model in here. There's no real true pathfinding or exploration in here. Um, it's an open world, but it's like in a dark funhouse kind of way. So, you know, ubiquitous jump scares and shit aside and all that. I don't know why I'm just prattling here, but yeah. So I'd like to see some kind of additional zone added to the patrol areas where friendly fire is a skull, and yeah, you can spend the time blowing yourselves up if you wanted to. But if you like in a public event, or you do a lost sector, or you do some patrols, that the less people die in those, the more rewards you get. So rewarding players for skilled play and cooperative play, as opposed to just randomly shooting the fuck out of each other. Also having friendly fire in higher tiers of strikes and nightfalls. Okay, having raids, nightfalls, and strikes build up together. All right, now one of the things I liked about Vault of Glass was that it played like a strike, but at a much higher, challenge, at more challenging levels. There were puzzles in the sense that you had mechanics to work with to get things going, but overall, you could do Vault of Glass more or less any way you really wanted to. Um, yeah. What the fuck, let's do it. It's going to cost me a coin, but whatever. It's fun, just for the fuck of it all. Um, So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So it's like, say for instance, Sepix Prime. Okay, you have a strike of Sepix Prime, then you have a nightfall of Sepix Prime with all these different layers in it, and then you have a raid of Sepix Prime, which is like massive. There's an extra area. There's tougher champions, obviously, but the raid for Sepix Prime could be like, instead of just bouncing between. Let's see, you have the opening area, then you have the train dock, then you have the shipyard, the rocket yard, and then you have Sepix's actual lair, and then like somewhere between the rocket yard and the actual lair, maybe there's an extra area that you have to go into. Okay, so you block off Sepix's lair, and instead of getting the Sepix lair from that end, you have to come around the back. So there's extra rooms to go through for the raid. Um, and then, of course, Sepix's event itself has more layers and has more mechanics, whatever you want to do to it. But actually have the raid, the nightfalls, and the strikes all kind of work together. So you're stepping yourself along and learning the mechanics so that when you get to the raid, the only thing you have to learn new is this additional phase that's part of the game, or maybe there's an additional enemy that has his own mechanics in it. There's no real boss in the train dock area, where you fight those three waves to break down the barrier. There's no real boss to it, so maybe add a boss to that section. That maybe every section has a boss in it that you have to kill. Okay, because there's no boss per se in the opening area. So you can add a boss there. Then you can add a boss in the dockyard. Then you can there's a boss in the rocket yard part where you have like the fallen walker and stuff. He's kind of like a boss. So maybe just like I said. I mean, Vault of Glass was fun for me for a long time. Crota's End was fun for me for a long time. Wrath of the Machine, the Taken King, the King Fall. I didn't have any fun with Leviathan or any of its mutations, and I did. I don't remember. I don't remember the Awoken one. I did that one, just because I wanted to finish up, the quest for the bounty that I had for the exotic, and that was kind of all I really did. Is I did it because there was something over. I was so close to finishing already, and my fire team was like, well, dude, you're already there, so you might as well go ahead and, just go ahead and take care of it. And I was like, yeah, you're right. This is where things they changed it. Instead of giving you a box that gives you back a key, they just give you this bullshit. Which, I mean, you get double weapons, but still. I see we get anything cool. Energy transfer of Vorpal weapon. Fuck yes, thank you very much. Oh, yay, Eager Edge. I was hoping to get one of these. It's got shit fucking power, but I don't care. That's called infusion, buddy. Yay, an impact masterwork, an enduring guard. This is nice. This is nice. This is not a true combo, but it's okay. You get enduring blade, you get tempered edge, and you get hungry edge. So there's that one there for the impact thingy. This one, this is cool. This is the best. Swordmaster's Guard, Balance Guard. These kind of work okay. Jagged Edge. This is more of an assault type blade. You use energy transfer as you're advancing on your opponent, on your target. Then, of course, hopefully you got something there you can do. Most times what will happen is that using bombardiers and a grenade build, like I'll come in, I'll start off with Demolitionist to take out some soft targets, get my grenade energy up. Then I will lead up with the grenade to reload whatever weapon was generating Demolitionist, and then pop into the sword as I get close to the primary target, pull up the guard, get some extra ability energy, toss another grenade, swing in, toss another grenade. As that grenade is working down that target, which is only doing damage, not doing kills, maybe I get a collateral damage, collateral kill. That'd be fun. Then go into the Vorpal weapon and just fucking lay into the shitter. This would definitely be a guard slash guard slash guard slash guard slash kind of scenario here, which would I've done and it works and it's nice on this blade. It'd be totally fun. Get an upper attack though, so that's going to be great against things like wizards and shanks and all that other fun stuff. Things that like to float. Not so good against Shriekers because they're pretty up high, but Servitors come down kind of low. But Servitors would be kind of fun for this. Captains would be great for this. So for some reason, this can catch a blinking captain pretty damn good, better than the spin sword. But anyway, so back to my wish list. Yes. Oh, I want to see if the oven showed up in my quests. Fucking no. Jeez. Okay. So we're gonna have to go to Ava. Let's go to the tower. And let's see what happened there. Okay, she shows up at the tower for me, but we'll see if she's actually there. So, yeah, so friendly fire in some of the raids, and as an elective skull, you vote for it basically. Map voting would be fun. Unfortunately, if there's a six-man fire team, that's pretty much going to dominate, which I guess is probably why they don't really have it in other Crucible matches. But I think in Rumble, it might be pretty fun. It might be fun to have map voting in Rumble, especially since you're all going in as stags. There's no talkies with each other. So everybody has an equal balanced vote, so to speak. Let's see. But then again, if you did map voting in all the other Crucible maps, then it would promote, Guardians fire teaming up. And the whole reason why Destiny pushes the whole Guardians Stronger Together, have a fire team, go in as a group kind of shit, is because they run on that peer-to-peer network model, which is supposed to save the money, but it's a fucking headache. Honestly, it really, truly is. Because the problem is that, well, I don't want to get into the full analogy. It's in my earlier videos, I believe. But the short answer of it is, all of your shit is based upon my connection, and all of my shit is based on your connection. And if somebody's network is failing, it affects everybody. This is why you get suspensions from being matched against other players when your connection's consistently shit. I got a 2-week suspension because, and I honestly believe that I was reported out that way. I was canceled because the first 2-week suspension I got for poor connection was right after a Gambit match where 3 times I went in and literally just destroyed the enemy team. So and they were a fire team of 4 people. And actually, I think it was 3 people in one stack. But that's all it takes. And if those 3 guys repeatedly, reported me for bad connection severe, Bungie takes notice of that, or they could, they could have gone after me for griefing or whatever. But more likely it was bad connection severe, because The second time it happened, again, was after Gambit. And again, I was part of a lobby that we ran for 3 games in a row where only one person, 2 people on the lobby swapped sides on the second match. And then they stayed with us in the third match. But in the first match, I didn't do any invading, but I stopped the invaders. And then in the second lobby, one of the opponents from the first game came over to join us on this side, and he and I stopped people that were invading. And then on the third game, I held back and let him go for it because I could sense he was getting a bounty done. So again, no communication because PlayStation people don't talk. Unless you're in a fire team, there's no open mic half the time you're playing. Um, so okay, so maybe I have to reacquire it. I didn't notice that. I didn't think about that. It just dawned on me. I saw the little extra pip there. Okay, well that's cool. Let's go ahead and take this and throw it in the vault. And let's see. But anyway, so we're going to throw that there. We're going to throw that there. And do I have anything in this side I want to dump off? I don't need to worry about it. Okay. All right, so we're going to go back to my main character. Um, So yeah, and then like I said, and then about 20, 30 minutes later, the warning comes up on my screen. I'm not allowed to be in PvP based games, and of course, apparently Gambit, because it has that invader mechanic in there, counted. And so for 2 months, I was out, Iron Banners, I was out Mayhems, I was out Gambit, and I love Iron Banner. I loved Iron Banner. I loved Mayhem. Well, I still like Mayhem. I don't like Iron Banner very much anymore. I'll play it at the opening of a season just to get the power creep out of the way. But afterwards, I'm kind of good without it. Peace Bond has, like I said, has been my metric for all other weapons that come to me through all other activities. And if the activity does not offer me something like a Peace Bond, or even this guy here, this is Perpetual Motion Adrenaline Junkie is fucking awesome. And of course, it's got that nice stability on there. But like I said, if the weapon doesn't spark joy for me like the Peace Bond does, I don't continue with the activity. I won't even pursue it. And I hate to sound like a mercenary about this, but that's kind of the thing. I mean, I paid for this game, and I pay for this game. I'm not a free-to-play account. Even though I have the downloaded version, the free-to-play version downloaded to my console, I own collector's editions of this game that go all the way back to Destiny 1. They go all the way back to the House of Wolves, even. And, I don't think I got the collector's edition for Dark Below. No, I think I did. I think I did. I think there was one, and I did get it. It's in a bin in my closet. Um, but, if I'm paying for something, I better be satisfied for it. And video games now are more services than they are products. And I'm a bit more critical about a service than I am about a product. I mean, I could buy a model kit, and if 1 or 2 pieces inside are broken, that's no big stress. As long as I have the parts, I can glue it all back together, and I'll be a little forgiving of the product. But when it comes to products you can return, but when it comes to a service, then it's like if I get funky service or even what I consider to be subpar service, I'm going to be a bit more bitchy about it. I'm going to just be honest. I'm not going to go full Karen. I won't ask for your manager, but I will ask for the person who trained you, and then ask them, what the fuck? How are you selected to train this person, and why is this person still working for you if they didn't learn anything? I mean, because when I got out of high school and I got my first jobs, even in high school, I had some volunteer jobs. Um, but yeah, I had a job before I graduated even, and it was like they were very 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 pointed. You're going to get 2 weeks of training, and if you don't show that you know the work after those 2 weeks, we're gonna let you go. And I was like, wow, brutal. Um, but appreciate it. And it put because the market is that competitive. There's no excuse for shit service. There is no excuse for poor customer service, for poor product production, or anything like that. There's so many people out there, so many skilled individuals out there. Why are you settling for garbage half the time? And there would be no Karens if trainers took the time to make sure their students were learning, and managers were having the guts to say, I'm sorry, you're not catching on. Maybe this is not the job for you. We're letting you go. Boo-hoo. We give you 2 weeks of unemployment. Go get another job. I mean, I think that's really the big bitch about it is that, employees basically do have employers by the short hairs through unemployment insurance, and that's kind of BS. And I think there should be some kind of like I don't know. I'm getting into politics here now. This is bullshit. But yeah, talking back to the service thing. If I'm paying for something, I'm going to play. I'm going to. If I'm paying for a game, I'm going to want to play it my way. I'm going to have enjoyment out of it in my way. Um, which is kind of like why I like free to play games because it gives you a chance to test drive them, and I think that's good. That's fine. But when a single player game is heavily dependent upon being connected to the internet, and not just to unlock content, because Conan Exiles does that. You need to have an initial internet connection in order to play even the offline game because they want to verify your key because people have been scamming. And that's the problem is that when people want to abuse, not just exploit, but abuse a product or a service for their own profit, literally, um, the person providing that product or service is going to react. They're going to respond in like. So a lot of the balancing that I see going on in Destiny, and this is just my observation here, and I know that folk people kind of feel the same way. Some of the rebalancing that they do in this game really seems more about throttling back the speed at which people can develop their accounts because they are aware of the fact that people are flipping accounts. They're aware of the fact that people are hiring other players to come in and play their accounts, and so they're doing what they can to throttle progress to make it unprofitable to do so. Because when you're flipping accounts, it is a volumes game. It is. It's basically a volumes number game. The more you could do, the more you can make, and that's just the way it is. Quality is important, but speed is more important. And this is all learned from doing countless videos, not me actually making the videos, but watching all these other content providers out there talking about, the problems with certain games because they allow, fast advancement, and then this, of course, encourages the people who, flip accounts. But anyway, so back to the happier side of this video, and I want to wrap this up because we're already 37 minutes in, which Destiny kind of seems to do that for me. Um, Let me see if my oven's here now. No, it's not. Okay, so we have to go down and reacquire it at the start of the week, I guess. Okay. Well, that's kind of BS. Nothing in the director that told me that, or at least that I paid attention to. So, recap, just to wrap it up, because you can probably scooted ahead to this point here. I'll put a marker here. So the wish list is, I'd like to have votable maps in control. This would, especially for Rumble, but in all the other match-made games, this would promote people playing together, which would make your connection a little bit better. I noticed that when I play with other players that are in my geography, they're on my fire team, my connection to the game is a little bit stronger because it's a peer-to-peer model. So map voting, friendly fire as a skull, for all activities, a friendly fire zone added to the patrol areas that the less times your team, the less people who die in that zone, the better the rewards are for everybody. Especially if you're engaging in things like lost sectors, you could randomly group for lost sectors. You can, because you auto group for public events, so maybe you can rando group for patrols, rando group for lost sectors, rando group for roaming high value. Well, you do rando group for high value targets too. So friendly fire, yeah, a friendly fire zone in patrols, just so people can get their non-crucible PvP out, or basically a chance to get better rewards, or maybe some like uh, better rolled guns. No, see, I don't have. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. So freakout's over. Don't forget this, guys. Make sure you check your inventory and then go to Levante and. Uh, sorry, my nose is all stuffed up. And then, of course, something more to do with jump ships. Either expand the inventory or the abilities of your character, add some extra mods, whatever, or just an activity that involves the jump ships, like some kind of a jump ship racing, or maybe a mission to fight against, other flying type creatures and characters. Maybe like a little mini game, the Ahamkara hunt mini game, where you use your jump ship to track down and hunt an Ahamkara, and then once you ground it, you go into like an arena boss fight with it, with six or more people or whatever. Just gonna be fucking awesome. Gotta be just the best. Uh, and bring back sparrow racing, motherfuckers. Customizable bounties. That's one I didn't talk about earlier, but that'd be super easy to do. Like, for instance, you could have a customizable gunsmith bounty where you. Let's go here. So basically, Banshee's bounties are they involve a weapon, a damage type, and then a number of enemies to kill. And then if you do these additional bounties, you have to do them without dying. And so maybe mod components can be used to customize a bounty. Maybe that'll be a way for us to get the economy on mod components under control because I don't want to take the hour to delete them all, and I'm never not going to have mod components. Yeah. Or maybe add mod components as a way to, you could pay with either Glimmer or mod components because fuck all, dude. What I got? 3,000 mod components now? Not even including what's on my character. Let's go ahead. Let's put it all in there. Let's put it all in there. Let's see how much we got here, guys. Um, yeah, that's one, two, three, four, upwards of 4,000 mod components. There's no way to like delete the whole batch. There's no option for that. So it's just going to take it off of that end until that one goes. And I don't want to sit here forever. Um, and if I put them in my general inventory and delete a character, it doesn't take it away. Fucking hey, dude. Figure it out. Sort out. Ooh, that's a nice mask. Sort out something with the mod component economy. Make it useful for something. I guess that's probably something they're working on. But anyway, that's all I'm going to bend your ears for. Thanks for stopping by. I'll put a note in this video to just skip to the end, and that's where the points actually kind of made. I'm going to start doing more essay-style videos and keep them short form. We'll see what happens. Anyway, like I said, thanks for stopping by. Play your game, have fun. Don't get hooked into the FOMO. Don't get drug in by the leaderboards or the trophies or the triumphs. Find out what's in the game that you like. This is your destiny. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.